everyone! So in my Sweetheart Top tutorial, a lot of you guys were wondering how you would hem the top edge and the curve of the Sweetheart and to get like a clean finish on the top. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you could do that. Just like my Sweetheart Top tutorial, you want to make something that looks like this. But this time, you want to make two of these because you're going to need one for the lining and one for the outside that's going to be shown. So for this, I'm going to be using the red for the outside fabric and black for the lining. And this is going to be on the inside, so it's not going to be seen at all because the red is going to be over it like this. Okay, and I apologize if this looks really funny because I just cut it out really quickly and sewed it together just so I can have this demonstration for you guys. So the first thing you want to do, like I said, you want to cut out and sew together two of the same pieces. These have to be and match up exactly the same. So if I were you, I would just watch my Sweetheart Top tutorial and follow the shapes I show you guys how to create a basic bodice like this. And instead of drawing it onto the fabric, I would trace that onto a piece of paper and cut it out so you have your own patterns to use every single time. Before you attach the two layers together, this is a time where you would add boning to the inside of the lining. So after you have your two pieces, you have your lining and then you have your outside layer. I don't know what to call it, but your outside piece. So you have your lining and your outside piece. Now you want to face them right sides together. So this is the right side, and we're going to place them right sides together. And I'm just going to match every single curve and every seam together. So there's a seam, and this is the seam for that, and this is the middle curve, and you just want to match it and take your pins and then pin it down. After you finish pinning the two sides together like this, then you want to take it to your sewing machine and just sew along the edge, following every curve here, all the way down. Just sewed the two sides together. And you can see it looks like that, just across the edges. And then after you do that, you just flip it right sides out. Basically, it looks like this now. You want to clip the inside corner here so that you get a clean, sharp corner on the inside and also up here. So I'm going to flip it back and I'm going to clip this inner corner right here. Now you have a sharp, clean showing you guys how to understitch the lining down so it's not always sliding up when you wear it. Open it up again, like this. When you sew along the edge of the seam, you want to push all the seams to this side. Here's the seam, and you're just going to sew along the edge right here on the black side. As you sew, you just want to push all the seams onto the lining side, and you want to open up the seams and then sew it down. Depending on what you guys want to do next, if you want to attach a skirt to this, you would make your skirt and sew it across the bottom, right sides together. And lastly, you would close up the back side. Then you would have to close up the back side with a zipper. If it's a stretchy fabric, then you could just sew these right sides together and slip it over because it's stretchy, so you won't need to put in a zipper. Now I wanted to share how you would do it if you didn't want to put in the lining. So here's a dress I made a couple years ago for my high school fashion show. It looks like this, and I did the same sweetheart top that I showed you guys in my tutorial with the halter tie. And as you can see, I didn't put any lining. To do something like this without the lining, all I did was make a snip down the middle, because it always gets hard when you get to the inner corner here, right? I'm pretty sure that's the only problem I have when hemming the sweetheart top. So what I do is I just make a snip in the middle. As you can see, I just make a snip in the middle like that, so that opens it up, and I just fold two sides down. So it's no longer one side. And then when you hem it, just make sure you fold it down enough so that where you slit it is not showing, so it still looks like a clean, finished seam like this. This was a really fun dress I made, and it's a bubble skirt, and I'll just show you guys. It's a bubble skirt, and the inside lining looks like this, is yellow. And this is just stretchy spandex material with the halter. Alright, well I hope this was helpful and some things were clarified for you guys. If you guys have more questions, just leave it down below and let me know if you like this more in detailed video or frequently asked questions video on my tutorials, and I'll make more of these if you guys want. But yeah, comment down below if you have any more questions on how you would do this. I know it's confusing, and I hope my instructions were understandable. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!